What's up, my Odyssey Seekers? Today I want to talk about investing in Pokemon or investing in stock markets. Two completely different areas, but both are growing pretty quick. And I just want to talk about how Pokemon just blowing up and all these scalpers, all these opportunities there is in Pokemon. Also, the other opportunities in investing in the stock market. So, which one should you invest in? Right now, I say the stock market. It's pretty much it's cheaper actually now. The scalper really rose the price in the Pokemon products, doubling it, tripling it. So that's why I'm making this video. So if you want to make money, I suggest the stock market for sure. Paying $200 for an ETB box, $100, that's way above price. So you can easily make more money in the stock market because you can buy, Starbucks stocks for like $100 or less. As you can see here, I'm gonna show you my portfolio. I'm currently making 27% on my initial investment over a year. So I put in 5,000, little over 5,800, and in a year I made 28%, which is 1,600, and that's about as much as I've spent on Pokemon since September. And my initial, return on that hasn't been much at all. Actually, I've sold a couple of cards, especially the Darkness Ablaze Charizard for $250. So that was my biggest sale. So I'm still spending more on Pokemon than I'm making. So that's obviously a negative for investors. As a collector, I think I'm doing good. I have a lot of cards that I like. I'm, building up my sets. Trying to complete them is another endeavor on its own. You gotta spend hundreds upon hundreds on packs to complete a set. Commons and uncommons, you can easily get those on one booster box for sure. And getting the rest, the ultra rares and the secret rares, that's gonna take a lot more time. And I can see you easily spending 500 to 1,000 on completing a set alone, if you're buying packs. But if you're buying them individually, you could probably do it in $500 or less, for sure. And unless you're buying the big cards like the shiny V card or the Charizard VMAX that are selling for 500 to 1,000. I think now they're cheaper. All these people can't sell them now, so I see them on sale for like $300. So some people are winning now because they waited and they're buying up those cards. But still, that's also dropping the price on the value of the cards. That's another bad thing. But it's a good thing for whoever's buying them on cheap, because they are going to be valuable like in 20 years, like the original Charizard is for over 200,000. So that's another thing that's good for you, holding your card for another 20 years. Yep, definitely going to grow in value, just like at the Charizard or the first edition cards that are selling for 10,000 or more. And also, you got to take care of them. That's the other thing, because I have a basic Charizard. It's not looking good, and I sent it out for grading. I'm probably gonna get a 3 or 4. It's pretty damaged, but it could still sell for a couple $100. So that's another good thing. But in the amount of money I spend on Pokemon, for let's say $2,000, I could have easily gotten 28% in return already, which is almost $300. So if you're thinking about buying from a scalper, I suggest you don't. If you're trying to make money, put that money on stocks for sure. But if you're collecting, it's still not a good idea buying from scalpers. Not at all. But The only good investment is if you buy them on retail. Only time. I see people already, some stores already selling the Shining Fates. I was looking at the stores, and some stores like Pokemon Express already sold out. Poke Collect. I'm sure there's other little retail stores that sell cards that are already sold out. I'm sure they only sold a couple hundred. No store knows how many they're gonna get. That's the bad part. But a lot of people are already checking every store every day, so that's the bad news for us. Like these stores where I got an email from one at 9:30. When I checked around 10, it was sold out, so it was gone within 30 minutes. So it's gonna be hard to finding these Shining Fates, and of course they're already on eBay for $120 on the ETBs. Let's check it out. That's just crazy. So people are already selling the Shining Fates on eBay, and like I said, it's not looking good for us. But like I said, if you try to make money, just get into stocks. Don't give your money out to these scalpers. You'll make a better return on, the stock market. Or Acorns is another stock app that I use. I'll leave a link to Robinhood and Acorns. Those two that I use, and there I'm doing pretty good stock wise. I just got into Pokemon because I wanted to collect. I wasn't really thinking about the money aspect of it. But now that I'm looking at how good the market is doing right now, I could have easily doubled the money that I've invested in Pokemon. And just had more money in my pocket. But on the collector's aspect, it's worth it because most of the items that I bought have been retail. Other items that I've also bought have been on sale. Target has good sales usually. You get 5% off if you use your credit card, Target credit card, and they usually have like an extra 10% off on the new products. But obviously, the scalpers are usually the ones that get those first. But I've been lucky enough to get like the Martin boxes at $40, and other little items that I find on Target. And also I bought a couple little other specials from GameStop and from the actual Pokemon Center. It's all luck for me, at least. It's all been luck. I'm not into all those bots. Not sure how that works. So everything I find, I'm not gonna buy things over. I have bought some like Hidden Fates 10s for like $35 on eBay, which is almost 100. That's like 80% markup because they sell for $20. And I usually do end up paying the $40 because of the shipping and the taxes on that. So yeah, the markup is about $100 on most of these items. You are paying double. And the return, most of these packs don't have good stuff in them either. So you're pretty much paying a lot of money for dud packs because you gotta buy the whole pack. You gotta at least open like 30, 40 packs to start getting good stuff, because the odds are, what does it say, 1 out of 3 you get something good. So you buy 110, the chances of you getting one good thing it's slim. It's a possibility. So 1 out of 3 is still a possibility out of a bigger ratio of possibilities. So yeah, That's my 2 cents, guys, on Pokemon versus the stock market. On the long term, some of these Pokemon cards will be worth a lot more, but that's 20 years down the road. Can you take care of one card for 20 years? I know some people can, and they've sold them for $200,000. I couldn't keep my Charizard good. Being a 12-year-old, using his cards to play, with other people, trading. I damaged my cards. So, and also, Kane, are you gonna remember where you saved them? That's the bad part. 20 years, having your, and then if you have kids trying to grab your stuff all the time, that's another bad thing. At least the stock market is digital. You can keep track of it. You can't really mess with it unless you, take out your money. But right now, the market is doing good, and it's always doing good. Because I started back in September. There was a big dip because of the COVID. It dropped to almost 10%. People were selling like crazy, losing money. And so if they kept their money, they would have been making 28% now. It's always gonna bounce back, just like Pokemon's gonna, rebound and bounce back. Right now it's in the rebound. It's on the low. All the big hitters like Logan Paul left, so the price and demand has fallen a lot for these cards, and you can't really sell a VMAX card for over 500 anymore. And all my cards I have them for sale, and I'm not gonna undersell them at all. So everything's like 500 and up because I know their value. I don't care if it falls. If the demand is down, I'm not selling them under because they are gonna be worth more in the future. So any of you guys out there, don't sell your cards for cheap, because the price is gonna go up. And all these guys that are, selling them for cheap because they can't sell them for higher anymore, that's your win. So buy them up. $200 for a shiny VMAX card, Charizard, Champion's Path. I see them for $200, $300. That's a pretty good deal in the long run. And if you're getting graded, your price triples. That's another good thing. And also grading takes a while too. I've heard up to 8 to 10 months now. But I believe PSA has sold, so they're probably gonna get a big upgrade, more staff, faster returns, because they have to. That whoever bought it, they need to make their money back, so they need to start investing more and updating their business pitch, because 8 to 10 months is not a good business model at all. And if they want to make money, they need to return them, because a lot of people could just cancel on you, and you're out of money, your customers out of money, and nobody's happy. And yeah, guys, I'll be showing you what I'm talking. I'm gonna show you what I have up here and how what I've been investing in, and I'll leave links. You use my links, you get a free stocks, and also they're both fun. Stock market and the Pokemon market, they're both fun. You can do both, go for it. But if you don't want to lose money, don't buy scalpers. Put all your money into stocks. You make a quicker return, and it'll just keep growing. Pokemon will grow too, but you're also paying a higher premium for a chance to get the good stuff. Alright guys, catch you on the next one.